Alrighty, welcome back to some more Let's Play Legend of Legaia. It is good to see everyone here and good to see everyone on YouTube. Thank you so much for watching and being here. We've had an amazing week this week, and next week's going to be our 3-year anniversary of being a Twitch partner slash affiliate. I was an affiliate for a couple months before I became a partner. And so I'm super excited for next week. Next week's going to be amazing. And yeah, this week was cool too. I found out that I was doing... so, I don't remember how much I talked about it last week. But I made some upgrades to my computer. And I wasn't really seeing too much improvement. I was seeing a little bit. But not as much as it seemed like I should have been. Everyone was saying, like, the skip between DDR3 and DDR4 with your motherboard and memory and everything is, like, a huge jump. And I wasn't really seeing it. So I was kind of like, you know, what's going on? How's come I'm not really seeing this big upgrade? And we made a couple small improvements to the stream, but nothing like major. And then I found out that my memory, my RAM, was running at about... I'm going to turn down the game volume just a tiny tad. To there. I found out my RAM was running at about, like, a little less than 2/3 speed. And apparently, as far as I've been told, AMD processors are super dependent on their RAM. So it was a big deal. And so I went in to BIOS and I fixed it, which I had no idea what I was doing, so that was a trip. But yeah, no, so I think what happened, if, you know, this happens to you in the future, I think what happened is my motherboard was set to its kind of like default, this is like, you know, if you don't put any RAM in, this is like what the default is. And when I put the RAM in, it didn't update to like the profile for the RAM. There's like that profile, I forget what it's called, but in the BIOS settings there's like these profiles that the motherboard will set depending on what RAM you put in it, and it didn't set itself to the profile, it just stayed at default. Yeah, the XMP profile. So it was set to the default profile, and so even though I was supposed to get so much RAM speed, it was set to like what it thought the default is. So all I had to do was change the XMP profile to what it was supposed to be. But I didn't know any of that. I had never worked with that before. My old motherboard just did it automatically. So I did that, and holy cow, the difference was insane. It was like a whole new computer. So then I went back and made some more improvements to the stream and everything, and now I'm actually seeing the power of the upgrades that I bought. So I'm really happy about that. I was kind of sad, like, oh man, I spent all this money and, you know, it's not really that much better. And the biggest reason I wanted to make the upgrade was for render speeds. Just to help with my daily, because I render, you know, 4 hours of the Let's Play every week, as well as everything else. And with my old setup, my render speeds were about 1:1. It'd take about an hour and 10 minutes to render like an hour video. So almost 1:1. And yeah, you can go to forwardproductions.com/setup to see my computer and also everything else. So my render speeds were okay, but I was hoping that with an upgrade, you know, I could render stuff faster and open up my computer to do more tasks. which would just help with my daily, you know, getting stuff done. And when I first upgraded, I was like, you know, I think it was actually slower. It was like, it would take like an hour and 12 minutes to render an hour video. So it wasn't really slower, but it definitely wasn't faster. And I was kind of sad about that, like, oh, I made these upgrades and it didn't actually affect it. So I was starting to get the idea that, like, maybe that's just, like, my editing program. Like, maybe it just can't do it any faster, regardless of how fast my computer is. But then, when I fixed the old renders, the RAM, I went back and tried it again, and it was, like, halved. I rendered an hour video in, like, 33 minutes. So then I was like, this is the win right here. I was excited about that. So that's huge for me. That basically like halves my workload, and I can edit stuff like twice the speed. So that makes a big difference for me. And then on top of that, we were able to upgrade the stream a bit. I would very much doubt you're going to see much of a difference while playing Legend of Legaia, but the quality of my recordings is a bit higher now. I'm able to record at pretty much the max quality that OBS can do while also streaming. So the videos should look better. It's just you're not really going to notice it much with Legend of Legaia. But like with the remake videos, you'll see an improvement. And the stream itself is at a higher bit rate and higher quality now too. And more importantly, OBS is just running so much smoother now. So it really is. It was a great investment for sure. But yeah, that's what we did this week. So that was cool. That was great. We did some like testing streams to test new quality and stuff. We played some Doom. I was able to play Doom on high settings. I was able to play Doom 2016 on high settings while recording it and streaming it. So that was cool. But I'm actually planning on getting a cheaper little mini PC that'll play games, and then I can record off the PC. That way my main PC is doing nothing but streaming. So it'll be like, you know, the best quality possible. I don't play many PC games anyways. You know me, I'm usually a console boy, but whenever we do play PC games, especially Doom, it'll be nice to have a separate PC play Doom. And then that PC is also going to double as a backup. So if anything happens to this PC, we'll be able to use it as a backup and not have to miss streams. So that's what I'm currently working on. And surprisingly, you know, sounds like I'm making a lot of big budget decisions, but to be honest, for my computer, I only had to buy the motherboard, RAM, and processor. It was about $1,000. And then this mini computer is going to be about $1,000. So, I mean, back when I built this computer a long time ago, it was like $2,500. So I spent less on 2 computers than I did my first computer. So, not bad. How's it going, Zuloff? Yeah, rip phone streams. The phone streams are fun. I wonder if I could stream in my kitchen with my mini PC. It's gonna be tiny, so I could literally just pick it up and like take it to the kitchen. And just be like, alright, cooking stream time. Yeah, so we were talking before we started the Let's Play about how underleveled I am. But I was like, I have a pretty big run all the way to the top of the map, so I'll probably get some experience. I should also use some of my monsters to level them up. Some of my Seru. How's it going, Monkey Wrench? Yeah. Yeah, I'm still excited about it. I am quite excited about it. Yeah, man, I am like... We talked about this a lot back when I first bought it. But, this upscaler and this capture card together, oh my god, dude, it's insane. I can't believe how good these games look. I mean, it's hard to show you how... You know, luckily, Legend of Legaia isn't the worst in terms of aging. You know, it'd probably be better to show you, like, Final Fantasy VIII or something. But, man, the games look so good through this thing. It's insane. They look as good as you remember them looking. Like, you ever like, have a PS1 game that you thought looked amazing as a kid, and then you pop it in now and you're like, oh my god, what was I... what was I on thinking that this looked good? Like, this upscaler makes it look as good as you remember it as a kid. It, like... It's so good. And I remember I had a whole day where I just sat around putting in games and looking to see how good they looked in this thing. It's so much fun just to, like, play the games. When people come over, my family comes over, a lot of times we'll just pop in old games and just check them out on my big screen TV. Even on my big screen TV, these games look incredible. Especially like GameCube games. Oh my god. We played Super Monkey Ball the other day. Ah, it looks so good. It looks like a Nintendo Switch remaster of it. It's silly, like, how good it looks. People want Super Monkey Ball 2 remastered. I have it. I own it. And I mean, it took a lot of work. I mean, if you look at my setup page, you'll see like how much work I put into every single console. Getting the right cords, getting the right oh man. It's taken like years of slowly buying all the stuff I need and setting it all up, but it was all worth the struggle because the games look amazing. And the biggest thing I wanted to do with doing all this was these Let's Plays, being able to show off the games in their best quality. And so I've never been more excited to do Let's Plays because I'm able to show the games in their ultimate form, you know? Especially games that I feel need more love, like this one. Wow. Noah just got smashed. That's a mad ogre. That ogre is mad. I kind of forgot, like, this enemy don't screw around. In fact, I think I'm a little further... I'm in, like, a new area now, so these enemies are, like, stronger. Gotta be careful. Steve Xide, thanks again for the support, dude. Also, thank you for the resubs. Oren with the 2 months and Barf with the 2 months. Good morning, my man. Hope you're doing well today. That did no damage. Hate to see it. How do you not have a single combo that ends in right? I gotta be missing a big combo with Vaughn, because he doesn't have a single one that ends with right. They all end in left, or up, down. No! That's not good. We got a code red, boys. Good thing I saved. I didn't realize I was walking into scary territory here. Alright, the ogre is down. Ow, jeez. Alright, should be dead. Yeah, that's right. Don't screw around with Vaughn. Vaughn's like, ow! Just got eaten by a wolf and his ogre buddy. What's my favorite summon? I like Orb a lot. Orb is really cool. I always just thought he looked really cool. What's up, subs? I have no idea what this is. Rotayu. Well, we ain't going there. Vaughn, over here! There's a town here! Wow! No, Vaughn, there's thick smoke coming out. It's too hot, we can't go there. It's superheated steam. It's too hot to jump over. Vaughn, I don't like this place. I want to leave here. Vaughn, it's no use. We have to turn back. Gimmert is pretty cool. Something about him, it's just like, I don't know. He's the classic. He's like the Pikachu, you know? Yeah, I think the game's trying to tell me something. I don't know what. It seems as if maybe we're not supposed to be there. Demon Fly! What's up, Forrest? Oh my god! The slowest. The slowest attack. Yeah, Noah got played. Gotta watch out for those killer butterflies. Devon just looked like annoyed by that attack. What's up, Rex? Get me out of this area. These wolves are not nice. I know Noah keeps dying so she doesn't get XP. That's no good. Now she's the same level as Gala. Alright, we're back to normal enemies. I kind of want to experiment with some more combos to see if I can find any more, but I don't know what else to try. I found most of the easy ones, so... Yeah, I could try auto to see if it finds anything. I turned it off right now, though. Yeah. It's kind of an interesting thing. Some games revive you after fights and some don't. This one does. I feel like a lot of it's because, like you said, the revive items are really expensive. What's my favorite enemy? Probably the ostrich. The ostrich is pretty great. Also the goblins, the gobus. Their noises are hilarious. I think Orb is my favorite summon. I think Power Punch is my favorite combo. Even though it's like super simple, I just love it. East is Shadowgate, west is Rotomia. Well, it's supposed to be going to Shadowgate, so... I'm glad I went that way, though, for some extra XP. Do I have a favorite tree? Christmas tree. One with the leaves. I gotta have some more with Gala that I haven't found. Man, I tried everything with him though. Holy cow. I'll tell you what. What's up, Aaron? How you doing today? Favorite Care Bear? I'd have to look up the Care Bears. Wasn't there one with like a cloud? That hammer smack. Yeah, I don't know the names. Alright, that combo was sick. Yeah, I was never a Care... I never watched the Care Bears, and I never had any, like, younger relatives that watched Care Bears either, so I don't know anything about Care Bears. I was a Blue's Clues kid all the way. Reading Rainbow or Bill Nye? Bill Nye. Although, admittedly, those are two shows I didn't watch much of either. Favorite Power Ranger? The red one. I don't remember their names. I mean, they were just like Red Ranger, but I don't remember the kid's name. Red was Jason. Wasn't Jason like a... How do I put this nicely? A Chad? Wasn't he a Chad? I liked Power Rangers for the monsters more. The monsters in Power Rangers were great. I wasn't, admittedly, I wasn't much into Power Rangers either. Back when Power Rangers was popular, I was watching a lot of Toonami. Samurai Jack and Sailor Moon, and that was a little bit later. See, Power Rangers is a bit before my time. They were super popular when I was watching Blue's Clues and stuff. And then, like, yeah, by the time I got into anime and stuff, Dragon Ball was the big show. So I watched Dragon Ball a lot. Ninja Turtles and Power Rangers. I know a lot about them now, but back then it was a bit before my time. They were just getting less popular when I was getting into shows like that. There's Shadowgate. I don't remember if there's anything down here. I don't think so. Who's your favorite Ninja Turtle and why is it Leonardo? Who's the one with the, man, I feel bad, I don't remember their names. Well, I know their names, but I'm not, I forget which is which. The one with the daggers. That wasn't Leonardo, was it? That was Raph. Raph was probably my favorite then. I don't remember their personalities much, I just remember their weapons. I like the one with the shell. Yeah, like I said, I know a lot about him now, but back then it was kind of just before my time. I feel like a lot of people's favorite are Michelangelo. I know that a lot. Yeah, the worm is kind of unsettling. Favorite Dragon Ball Z character? Back when it was popular, my favorite Dragon Ball Z character was the guy with the third eye. Tien? Help me out here. Tien? Is that his name? You know the guy I'm talking about. Yeah, Tien. He was my favorite. Which is a terrible favorite to have, because he, like, sucks and dies in, like, the second episode. But I thought he was cool. I saw him in a commercial before I watched the show. And I was like, he's cool, he's gonna be my favorite. And he, like, dies in the second episode. So I was like, well, okay. I guess not. But yeah, Dragon Ball Z had a lot of great characters. It's hard to pick a favorite. I just remember him being my favorite, like, when I first started watching. Oh, what a letdown. I finally get to see the Raseru heroes who defeated Zito, and they turn out to be kids. Who are you? G. Delilus, at your service. I think it's G or G. But there's no real right answer because they don't talk, but... probably say G. No, G? You think G? I think it'd be G. G? Alright, we'll say G. Everyone's saying G. G. Delilus, at your service. That Zito is pretty pitiful to let a bunch of brats like you defeat him. You! That Seru you're wearing. Is this a bad person, like Songi and Zito? A bad person? Oh, brother. Hey, blue-headed brat, you seem to be the leader of this kindergarten class. Obviously, Gala's our leader. Ah, I knew it. Well, Vaughn, let's see how good you are. Fight me one-on-one. Hey, how come you want to fight just Vaughn and not me? One-on-one combat is a Delilus family tradition. I'll fight you later. Well, Vaughn, don't run away. Fight me. Most admirable. Now, prepare yourself. Ah, older brother. Older brother. Whisper, whisper. Navora. Whisper, whisper. Koro. I see. Alright, I'll be right there. Yes, I see. What are you whispering about there? Who are you? Shiny eyeball. You want to know our names? Haha, very well. Oh, this song. I'm G. Delilus, expert at delivering a fatal blow to an opponent's body. And every time I talk, the screen goes... Psh. I am Lou Delilus. I strike with lightning speed. I am J. Delilus. Brute strength and chaos are what I am about. Smash! Yeah, they're basically the Ginyu Force. We are the Deliluses. Vaughn, I thought we could play together, but now I don't have the time. I'll let you live for now, but next time I see you, I'll have your life. Noah, what are you doing? We don't have time to play. Boo-hoo. On the stone figure are weathered letters and a row of 4 strange symbols. To visit the past, touch the East key. Which symbol do you wish to press? Oh shoot, we did this last week, so I don't remember. We did this last week, so I don't remember. Wasn't it in that book? We don't have the book anymore. Yeah. Can I remember? I think it was... Might have to look at my past episode. 2 Gazams! It'd be easier to remember if it wasn't a week ago. See you, Devil. Favorite female anime character? Ash's Butterfree. I think Ash's Butterfree was actually a male. Woos! Alright, I might have to cheat. I might have to cheat and look up my old Let's Play episode to see what these are. I definitely do not want to travel back, given that all we've done today is travel so far. Okay, so north is Earth. East is wind. South is water. So, for those of you curious, if you remember this room, show it here real quick, just so you guys can see what I'm looking at. This is the room we visited last episode. Looked like this. Had the 4 colors. That's what it's going off of, which is cool because like it doesn't tell you, you know. This is a nice old old PS1 gimmick of having like the solution to a puzzle somewhere else on the map, and it doesn't just give it to you for free. So I like that a lot. It's cool. But if you forget, then you got to travel all the way back and look at it. Or if you don't have the idea to write it down. They make it pretty obvious that it's going to be important. East was wind. North was earth. This one should be fire. Yeah, you know, when I was a kid, I was so used to writing stuff down, and nowadays I never do that because you never have to. The last time I remember writing something down was when we played a bit of Breath of Fire 3. But again, that's a PS1 game, so... I'd really love for Gala to be able to get Fist. No, I didn't grow up with an Atari. The first console I had was an NES. I got an Atari much later. Oh, yeah. The last time I remember printing off a game fac was for my Final Fantasy X NSG NSNO challenge. I remember... I literally remember reading it in college. Like, I printed it off and brought it to college, and I read it when I was, like, sitting around waiting for class to start. That's, like, high-quality nerd meme. Please don't kill him. Fine. Get up! I've never played the OG Secret of Mana, and I've heard that the remake is kind of a disaster, so if I ever do play it, I'll play the original. I usually play originals anyways, but sometimes it's nice to play remasters if they're literally, like, exactly the same. Like, I would say, you know, for someone that's played Final Fantasy VIII before, the Final Fantasy VIII remaster is kind of a disaster. But if you've never played Final Fantasy VIII before, the remaster is pretty nice to play. It's just a lot easier to get your hands on. It has the cheats if you want to do, like, post-game stuff quickly. And it has trophies, too, so, like, it's kind of nice. I wouldn't tell people, like, no, you have to play the original. Because, I mean, it's pretty close. It's just got some weird graphical things. But you're not going to notice that if you didn't play the original. Need to heal. See you in a bit, Zulov. Vaughn, look, it's moving. The stone is moving. This is so exciting. What kind of internal mechanism is this? What a weird way to put that. It's a flower. It's a pretty flower with nothing inside. Oh wow, look, Vaughn, look! The big stone flower opened. Vaughn, look, the center of the stone flower, some strange thing is moving. I love how often they say Vaughn, look. Just our silent protagonist standing there and they're like, Vaughn, look, Vaughn, this, Vaughn, that. That must be the entrance to the path leading to underground Octum. The bud of the stone flower has a small hole and writing on it. Know well that the stone pearl opens the door to the past. Do you wish to throw the star pearl into the small hole? Sure, what could go wrong? Vaughn threw the star pearl into the bud of the stone flower. The door opened. You call that a door? So yeah, that's kind of our first, like, big, I guess, puzzle or something, because, like, you have to go down to the dungeon and remember the elements, and then you also have to go all the way back to the first town in the area to get the Star Pearl. So, PS1 RPG feels. And now pod racing. Mush Mush and Warman. I'm spooked. Color me spooked. That thing is kind of creepy. Oh, not the moldy spores. Yeah, every chest you open in this game says, like, there's a thing in the chest. You have the thing now. Oh yeah, so we haven't seen Rot yet. So Rot actually removes some of your directions, which is cool. Luckily for Noah, she doesn't care. She, like, combos everything. But yeah, kind of a cool ailment. It's kind of unique to this game. No! Stop with the mold. Made of flame. I don't actually know what happens if you get mold on something you were about to use. Woos! My favorite enemy, Mush Mush. Sounds like something my baby would say. I want Mush Mush. Mad bird. He looks mad. I will admit. That is one mad bird. Bloated and angry. Amazing sound effect. Yes, sir. Yeah, it kind of goes to show you how good the menus are in this game. It's hard to, like, show you how good the menus are. You just kind of have to feel it for yourself. But you saw, like, how quickly I could put in those inputs. The menus are super responsive in this game. Ooh, now we're talking. How's it going, Fried? I haven't said hi to you yet. How's it going? Maybe not the best combo choice for Mad Bird. Wow. I feel like I just went through a time warp. Ouch. The sound effects. Here's my boy. THX demo. Yeah, this game is, I wouldn't say this game is necessarily, like, hard. You get a lot of options. But, like, if you don't grind, and you rush through the game, or even, you know, only grind a bit, like, I would say it's on the upper tier of difficulties, like, balance-wise. It's balanced very, like, you're gonna get your butt kicked if you don't know what you're doing. But I wouldn't necessarily call it, like, hard, because you can go around and collect every single Seru and level up and you'll be fine. And there's a lot of, like, really cheap strats with, like, the power waters and stuff, or the elixirs, if you know how to do it. There's a lot of potential cheese, but yeah, I would say balance-wise, this is one of the hardest I've seen. It's like the opposite of Final Fantasy VII. Final Fantasy VII is one of the lower balanced games I've seen, where you can basically attack through the whole game and be fine, with the exception of like 2 bosses. Now, granted, no one does that, but just saying, like, you can. You're not going to run into too much trouble. This game, you have to have a plan going in or you'll get destroyed. Also, this dungeon is freaking huge.